Hello everybody, today is Monday, December 11th. It's 3:59 p.m., just a minute before the regular session close, and we have today's video for you. On my left is the time and sales. You can see the E-mini S&P recovering most of its gains from a couple of days sell-off, trading at 2663. Okay, I had some computer issues last night and I had to rebuild my charts and templates, so I don't know how well I matched up all the templates because sometimes I make minor tweaks and sometimes I forget to name templates when I change settings. So anyway, we'll see how this goes in the coming days, how well I can rebuild my previous workspace. In any case, first up is the 150 tick Heiken Ashi chart on the DAX. This did 1712 for the day. There was a small loser and two winners here. I had an email from a client about limit fills. If you look at this chart, you'll see that the fills are in mid-bar. Most of the fills are in mid-bar. So the question was about getting filled in simulation versus real time. And with a limit order, you will get filled in real time the same as you would in simulation. Price pretty much has to trade through the price to get filled, or it goes in the queue. In simulation, a limit order is not filled just because it's touched. We have a video to that effect, and when I edit the video, I'm going to try to put the link to that video about limit fills on the screen here. I should be able to do that once I produce the video for today. Most of the other DAX contracts were stopped out today, except for this one. This was the only contract I have winning on the DAX today. Okay, next up is the gold contract on the Super Renko 14 tick, and we had a very small loser right here, followed by an excellent short trade that did $1,100 on two contracts. Once again, a limit fill here. If I make these open, low, high close bars, this is the close of the bar, and here's the fill. And this would not be any different in real-time trading with real money. You would have the exact same fill. Next up is the gold on the Super Renko 6 tick, and this had two winners and a loser here. This did 500 for the day. The crude oil on a Super Renko 14 tick chart did 650 for the day on a single trade, and you can see it here. Okay, next up is the E-mini S&P on a Super Renko 2 tick with a 4 tick higher time frame. This has been a pretty consistent chart. 400 bucks in the E-mini S&P on a couple of contracts is pretty good. So this did 412.50 on a single trade, as you can see here. Okay, the ES on a Super Renko 6 tick chart. We drew down a couple of $100 here and then came back with some winners to do 350 for the day. This one, again, I had a similar charts to this with fixed targets, so I'm not sure if these were the targets or not, but this is what I have here, 7, 9, and 12 ticks on 3 contracts. So pretty respectable. The lean hogs did 240 on a couple of trades on our precision Renko chart. Just a couple of ticks in the bonds on the Super Renko 6 tick. Most of the other gains were minor. This has been a pretty consistent chart. The E-mini S&P on a 987 tick line break. This did $300 for the day. We didn't get filled here because it missed our limit order. So these trades are basically a limit order at the close of the bar. So probably the close of the bar being usually close the bar following the line break. So we probably didn't get a pullback right here at the close of the bar and didn't get filled. Otherwise, we would have had a nice run into the close. Anyway, that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching today.